Do you ever wonder, what file type am I looking at? Either in a program when it is open, like this one, or in Windows Explorer. And do you ever wonder, if I double click on it, what program will open it? Well, this mini seminar is designed to answer those questions. First, how do I know what type my file is? Well, if your computer is set the way mine is, you should see it in the open document up in the upper left-hand corner where the title is, right at the top. This one is called File Types and Where They Open, and after that it says .doc. And in Windows Explorer, you should see the suffix after every file name. This one is an OPS file. This is a .doc file, which is a Word document file. Here's another Word document file, .doc. Here's a rich text file, .rtf. You can't see it after a file if the file name is too long, but you can still see it then if you hover over it. If I weren't recording this right now, the file name would pop up and you would see the suffix at the end of it. Here's the file that I have as the introduction to this mini seminar, File Types and Where They Open, and it is a .doc file. And there you see the type. When I hover over the suffix, it says it's a Microsoft Word document. But supposing you go to Windows Explorer and you look at certain files and they don't have any extensions. They don't have a dot anything, just the title. What do you do about that? Well, that means that your computer is not set the way my computer is, and you can change that. If you would like to see the type of file by seeing the .rtf or the .doc, these are .docs, I know because they have a Word symbol, Microsoft Word symbol on their logo. But supposing you want to see the .doc, what do you do? Well, in Windows Explorer, you go to Tools, and when you click Tools, you get the drop-down menu, and then you go to Folder Options, and when you click that, you get Folder Options. And when you get there, you click the View tab, and one of the choices that has a check mark on it right now is Hide Extensions for Known File Types. If you take the check mark out of that box so that you are not hiding extensions for known file types, and by the way, you should also change this to Show Hidden Files, Folders, and Drives if it is checked to Don't Show Hidden Files, Folders, or Drives. At any rate, if you get this check mark gone and put this radio button right here and click Apply, and then click OK, the .docs will be back after your file names. So now, once I find out what type the file is, how do I find out what program will open it if I double click on it? And if I don't like that, how do I change it? Well, you go first to Control Panel. You click on Start, you click on Control Panel, then you click on Default Programs. And when you get there, you click on Associate a File Type or Protocol with the program. And when you do that, it will say Loading for a while, and then it will list all the file extensions that Windows knows about. And you can scroll down this list of file extensions to find one that you are interested in, or that you want to change, or that you want to just know what program's going to open that thing when I click on it. So we were talking about a .doc file. And if you click on that, you will see that right now it is a Microsoft Word document, and right now Microsoft Office Word is set to open that. So if I double click on any of those .doc files, that's what will happen. Microsoft Office Word will open it, and I can change that. If I select a particular file type and then click Change Program, it will give me a menu of programs that can open that file. Right now I have Microsoft Office Word selected to open my .doc files. That's my Office Word 2003. I also have a starter program of 2010 on this computer. I could select that to open .doc files. And I have recently installed LibreOffice, and LibreOffice Writer is part of that suite. I could change this by clicking here and then saying OK. And from now on, all my .doc files would open with LibreOffice Writer. I find that particularly interesting because I was trying to help someone last week who had an old program on his laptop. It was a spreadsheet program, and it was a Corel spreadsheet program, and I can't remember the name of it right now. And I think his Corel spreadsheet program would not open. I think his solution might be to download LibreOffice and set those old Corel spreadsheets to open with the spreadsheet portion of LibreOffice. So this shows you that you have a lot of flexibility in what you can do to change the way your computer behaves when you are opening programs. You don't have to just accept the way it is set now. So that's about 8 minutes on some very basic things in your computer. How do I know what type of file it is that I'm looking at? And if I try to open it, what program will open it? And how do I change what program will open it if I want to? Learn the basics of your computer. You'll be glad you did.